hit record. Tina, take it away.
Hey guys, well, thank you so much for hopping on this team call. Tonight's subject, we're going to be talking about really one of the most important things in this business, which is getting your business partners started right, plugging them into the proven system and allowing the system to go to work for you while you go to work on your number one priority, our number one priority, which is to show the way by going the way, meaning to stay in recruiting mode, especially at this critical time, this critical mass in the business opportunity.
Yep,
right?
absolutely. Yep. And first of all, let's congratulate all of you for showing up tonight. You know, we know that everybody has obligations and you're making it a priority. And you know, the people that show up the most, honestly, are the ones that end up succeeding the most. You know?
Thank you for everyone who's going to show up on the recording. We made this last minute. And right now, we're not hosting every week at such and such time. This is such an important time for all of us. If we are looking to build a large and sustainable business, this is an absolute gift of a period of time. It's a sacred space in this business that Joe and I, even though we've been part of this industry for 8+ years, Joe and I didn't even know this space of Whisper Campaign existed until this opportunity when Joe caught wind of it. So for us to not only get to partake in it ourselves, but most importantly, be able to share it with you all, it means everything to us because we never had this opportunity in 8.5 years. And to get to share this with you means absolutely everything. And we don't want to squander a single second of this. And congratulations to you all because you have grown this team to 327 out of the 1,200 in the company. You guys did that.
Yep, absolutely. And you know, part of that success is just doing what we're going to be showing you here tonight. Is just using a simple system. This is something that any of us can do, and we don't want you to think that Tina and I have, you know, or some others, you know, Trina, Rachel, ever have some magic. That everybody uses a system, and what we want to teach you is that there is no special skills required. I guess the only special skill is the self-discipline that's needed to, and the determination and the will to want to go out there and do it. And not everybody, so make sure you don't compare yourself to others, okay? And the reason why is this: we're at different experience levels. This is what we do full time. Like, we don't have a job, we don't have kids, you know, all those things that we understand are huge priorities in everybody else's life, and they should be, right? Because we were there too. We had kids, we had jobs when we started in network marketing industry. We could only do it part-time. And so we're not here to, you know, say one person should be producing X or Y. And that's really important for us to distinguish because, again, comparison is a thief of joy, okay? And you want to run your own race with where your priorities are now. We're all in different seasons of our life, okay? And I think I said it in our other group today. I said, you know, focus on not how many people somebody recruits or enrolls, okay? Focus on following the people that are doing it and seeing how is she writing her posts, what is she saying, what have they shown me to do, and focus on the how as opposed to how many, okay?
Don't be afraid to reach out and ask. You know,
exactly.
What are you doing? And we will share everything we can. Like today, we shared Alina's post that was so awesome about
great
the
curiosity.
energy. So we'll go and scout out business partners and see what they're doing, and if we can share something with you all to inspire, you know, something creative. But Joe and I, when we started in 2011, gosh, we started at absolute ground zero. Do you want to know, guys, that
she means experience level, ground zero?
Yeah, ground zero. Like I had I was 46, 47. I was brand new to Facebook. I didn't even have any of the predecessors to Facebook. It was someone dragged me into Facebook. I had less than 200 contacts, and most of them were people that would have nothing to do with network marketing. So I was really at ground zero back then. And my experience and my contacts reflected my weekly paychecks when I first started, you guys, which were, I really love to share this routinely so people know that we didn't start where we are. We started at 0, 0, 0, 0. These were weekly paychecks, by the way. 0, $20, 0, 29. By the end of that year, those weekly paychecks, as Joe promised, if I did the daily activities, focused on the daily activities versus worrying about the results on any given day, he promised me by the end of the year, things would look different. Because he understood the compound effect, he understood the compensation plan. I didn't. And sure enough, by the end of that year, I just kept showing up every single day, even on Sunday. Every day I showed up in some way. Some days I had low activity, some days I had medium activity, some days I had high activity, but never did I have zero activity. And by the end of that year, those $0 paychecks a week turned into 300, 400, 500. And then over time, that compounded to so much more, allowing us to help retire Joe from corporate America.
Yep, but that consistency in the first year was what did it, because most people want to stop in their first 30 to 90 days. And we're just here to tell you that you gotta
don't stop, guys.
You have to learn skills and you get better. So it's just like showing up at the job. Are you going to be good on the job day 1, or are you going to be good on the job on day 30? You're going to be better on day 30, and you're going to be even better on day 90. So imagine what you're going to feel like in 1 year into it. But that's showing up every day. It's not showing up once a week either, because it doesn't equate to the same amount of experience level. Hello to Chris on the phone. I saw her just popped on too. Great to see you. So what we're going to do tonight is get into this important skill that Tina mentioned, which is, getting your new reps started. Okay. And there's just a few basic skills in network marketing. And this one, you're all new reps. Okay. We're just saying you're new reps. And we're going to teach you how to talk to others so that you can enroll new reps yourself, and what you're going to do with them when you plug it in. Because it doesn't matter what Tina and I can do. We don't want to be sitting here for the next 3 years recruiting, 20 people a month, 30 people a month, right? The idea is that we're going to show people to do it. And while we're going to continue to recruit, our pace will ultimately slow down as well. But when we build up other people's skills, they're going to be able to do it. And when you wouldn't believe what happens to your team when people start consistently adding 1 person, 2 people, 1 person a month, and then you show them how to do the same thing. This is when, just imagine, you got to just picture this. If there's 300 people on our team right now, forget how we got there, okay? But just imagine if each person just added 1 person over the next month, our team in 30 days would go from 300 to 600. Does that blow your mind? Just imagine if each person just added 1 person the following month, the team would go from 600 to 1,200. Okay, so you have to, as Tina mentioned, see this vision in your mind of what's going to happen when you use this system. And it doesn't matter what works for you. We could all go out and do some fancy things and have some fancy lead generation, have some fancy way of attracting people, and not be able to teach you all the technical skills of what it takes to setting all these things up. But the reality is what Tina and I have built hundreds of thousands of dollars of income on is what we're about to show you, and it's free, and it's the most simple thing for anyone to use, because It doesn't matter how you generate the lead or what you did to talk to people. It's what you do after the fact, right? Because it only matters what duplicates. And the idea is to just give people a simple system. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Where is, I guess I'm sharing my, where am I sharing? Let's see, I want to share that. I want to share that, okay. Okay, that's right, I want to share, here we go. So can you guys see this right now? Hoping my messages don't keep popping up during this, sorry. You guys can all see this right now, right? Okay, good. So this is the pin post in the page. And we want to just show you a very simple system, okay, that anybody can use. And as we say, I don't know where that came from. Somebody must be writing on it. That's weird. So anybody can use this system, all right? So all we want to do is plug people into this post that says getting started. And step one, what are your goals? You know, none of us are going to build this business if we don't have a reason to build the business, if we don't have a strong why in the business. In other words, what is it that you are trying to transform yourself from where you are today to where you want to be? What is it that you want? What is going to be important for you and your family? You know, are you doing a career transition? Are you looking to you know, stay and be able to spend more time with your family or your children? Do you want to get out of an ugly corporate job? Do you want to just pay off some credit card debt? Do you want to just pay off student loan debt and make $500 or $1,000 a month? Do you want to fund a retirement and fund an extra $500 to $1,000 a month? You know, what is your reason for wanting to spend the time to do this? Because it is going to take time, and you are going to run into different roadblocks, and every little roadblock will keep people from doing what they should be doing. But then, and when people aren't having success, we're always going to say to people, hey, this is totally up to you. It's your business. Let's go back to your goals. Why is it that you joined a business? What did you want to do? And this is what is going to keep you going, not Tina and I patting you on the butt or patting you on the shoulders and saying, you know, get along now. You know, you want to do your work. You know, that's not, we're not going to be pushing people. We're not going to be dragging people. You know, we want to just motivate people by what they see in the business, what they see for themselves, that this vehicle called the business can do for them. So step one is just to declare your goals so you have a reason. Step two, make sure you plug in people into the, and let's go back. You're plugging your people right into this and saying, go through this, step 1 through 10, just do this, okay? That's really all you have to say to your people, and say, step 1, but share your goals with me and let's talk about your goals, and then just go through this business plan. Step 2 is to make sure you're part of the Life Activated Brands group, the various pages we have, okay? So you're gonna plug them into resources. These are resources. We teach people to use resources, not to be the resource, okay? You know what that means? When your rep is asking you after the first few days, 10,000 more questions, you want to, you know, you're moving on to other people. That's not to say you're not supporting them, but there are certain things that they should know. And if you plug them into the system, they're going to find the resources. We're not Google, are we? None of us are Google. So we're teaching people to use Google, okay? Our resources, our team page, customer service, those are Google's.
How I like to share that, guys, is when, I get someone started, I want to nurture them. I want to coddle them like they're my newborn baby, right? Because they are. And I want guidance when I first get started in something. So I'm going to stick tight with them for a couple of weeks. And then I'm going to say, gosh, would you mind asking that in the team page? Because when you do that, it not only helps me help you, but if you have that question, I know that there are 327 other people who have, likely to have that question too. So if you ask that in the team page, we will be able to, another leader will be able to answer that question. So we want to give other leaders a chance to rise up too. We will be able to answer that there, and then all eyes will be able to see that answer. But I love being able to help, nurture people along in private message when they first get started. But eventually we want to point them to the team page, because that truly is going to help everyone grow faster. Yep. And we don't want you all to be in private message with 327 people when you have 327, because that will not be freedom. That will be another job. You want to rely on the team to help you grow and nurture your business partners for sure.
Yep. Systems create wealth. Okay. If it's not duplicatable, you can't be duplicated, right? But systems can right here. And this might get fancy in the future, but this is all we need right now. Okay. And keep in mind, it's going to change a little bit, because like I want to point out that we're all here as business partners. There's going to be a system or additions to the system to teach you how to get customers, because customers are actually going to be so important to all of us, and we're all going to want to have 5 to 10 to 20 customers. And this system is going to show you how to get customers too. But there's no products yet, so we're not teaching that yet, right? Nobody can go out and get customers. So plug them into the corporate group. Make sure they know about the inside look group, which you're going to give that. That's where your prospects are going to go, customers as well as business partners. And then the IBO community is the actual corporate group for our business partners, not our customers, for our business partners. Plug them into there, remind them to answer the questions so they can get approved into the group. And then learn how to set up your back office. This is step 3. This is just a quick video from Jessica that shows people how to, how to set up their back office or username to get their IBO number, all those kind of things, okay? This is how to, your username is going to be your username.lifeactivated.com, okay? You want to teach your new reps how to do this, right? Teach people how to plug them into this system to use. Step 4, use the ATM method. This is the simplest way we can teach right now, okay? Because again, we don't have products, but the ATM method, add, tag, message, to plug new business prospects into the prospect group that we indicated above. There's no product deliveries yet, so nobody can be a customer yet. So all we do is we just invite people to learn more. You ask an intriguing question like, hey, have you heard about the new CBD company that's launching next month? I'm pretty excited about the products. Would you like to learn more? Or would you be open to learning more? That's a great one, by the way. Would you be open to learning more? People want to be open to something. They don't want to be closed, right? So you're going to get, and in fact, I'll change that on here. Would you be open to learning more, right? And then just say, if not, no biggie. Just let me know, right? Take the pressure off. It's not going to be ugly. It's going to be a very simple question, an intriguing question. Let them decide. This is not for you to decide. This is not for you to convince, okay? What your job is to find out who is open to taking a look. That's it. Then you're going to let the business overview that Brandon did and the product overviews that they did, the PDF files that explain the products. Are you going to be the expert on explaining the products? Are you going to be the experts in knowing everything about the products? I don't know anything about CBD. And here's the most important thing. Even if I did, it shouldn't be me explaining it. You want to know why? When your person comes into the business, they're going to think they need to do the exact same thing that you showed them. And there's going to be people like, holy crap, there's no way I can explain all that stuff that Joe or Tina just did. But me and Tina, we just play dumb. We're like, I don't know. We just plug people into this group.
Sometimes we're not playing.
Right. I don't know shit about CBD, so I am dumb. I know it's a good product. That's all I need to know, right? Because I hear these very smart people talking about it, and I read what CBD does, and I'm like, sounds good to me. It's going to work. That's all I need to know. You don't want to get caught up in techno-babble. Techno-babble is explaining all the ingredients and everything. You're going to bore the crap out of your people, okay? They want to know, does it work? Am I going to get benefits from it? Am I going to be able to sleep better? Am I going to, whatever with this? That's what your customers are going to want to know, right? Does it work? So we'll have more testimonials in there, obviously, when the customer products come out, so your people will be able to see the testimonials. But all you're doing is plug them in here to this group and let them watch it, and then you're just simply, asking them. And by the way, there's more conversation starters. Jessica has a post that I linked here that even gives you more conversation starters of how to ask people. There's no reason why we should all be saying, what do I say? Between the Eric Worre book and this, everything to say, and this is how we built six-figure businesses. This is all. We're teaching you everything right here tonight, right? Okay? But it's just a matter of...
Raise your hand if you have GoPro Eric Worre book.
That's coming up. We'll get to it.
Yeah. Are you opening it?
Right. Everything you need to know is in there, okay? That's why we keep it by our... There you go. I see it, Carrie.
Nice job.
Good job. And so Jessica has more examples in here. But you simply add them in the group, tag him on the post, and say, hey, Jackie, here you go. Take a look here. I'll follow up with you on Wednesday, like we said. And after they take a look and you follow up with them, just say, just following up with you on the life activated opportunity, or on that, CBD product, or whatever it ends up being, right? That you are, or whether you're one for a customer or a partner, and just say, what did you like about what you saw? Very important. What did you like about what you saw? You're not asking what their thoughts are. You're not asking them, how are they doing, whatever. You're guiding them down a path. What did you like about what you saw? That's in the Eric Worre book, by the way. And then they answer, and then you say, great. It sounds like you might have a couple of questions or whatever. And, they tell you, you ask them what's your interest level on a scale of 1 to 10. They're going to say 5, and you're going to say, great. Or even if they say 4, great. If they say 1 or 0, sorry, this is not for you. Just take it away. It's not for you. All right, thanks. It's not for you. But if they're a 4, 5, 6, or even 3, you can say, great, I appreciate that. You're like me. It sounds like he has a few questions. How about if I'm just learning this. So how about if I start a message stream with the person that's training me, so I can learn too, and we can get your questions answered? Does that seem like something you can do? Does that, more importantly, seem like something that you can teach your people to do right now without knowing anything? Raise your hand if you feel like you, without knowing anything else, can teach people this system. Can you do it? See it? I see it. Good job. I see it. That's all we're doing, because the most important thing is for us to be able to teach you to teach others, right? And that's all we're doing, is plugging people in the system and saying these things and doing these things. All these 10 things will build you a 6-figure business. I'm not kidding about that. If you just stick to it every day and talk to 10 people a day for the next year, you will be amazed at what happens, okay? So, and then we're going to be the ones to answer the questions. Are you looking at the chat boxes, Tina, so that we can answer? Because I can't do this both at the same time. I apologize. So we're going to be the ones that are going to initially help you, or your upline who's experienced like us is going to help you, right? But we're willing to help anybody on the team. If you're working, we're working with you, okay? Because we love to spend our time enrolling people. The reason why is this. We'd rather work in your warm market than try to convince people that are in our cold markets, right? So maybe you've got 1,000 people that we don't know. Your people know you. They know, like, and trust you, right? We are going to have success together with your market if you're not experienced yet enough. but we can't do it if you don't bring us in. We can't do it if we don't know, right? Because we're not going to go searching your friends. Eventually, if you drop out, we're going to say, oh, we know that Gary, we know that. And, you know, because that's how you build a network, right? We're constantly adding friends, all right? We're not going to wait on others to do their job. We're going to eventually do our job, but we want you to do it. We want you to have success, okay? But use us. Use your upline. And then if they're not on Facebook, which is rare nowadays because we're mainly all building on social media, but if they're not, you know, here's even a tab for them to see all of our products. Just go through the same process, but show them the videos that are separately on the internet, and you know they can watch those videos. Step number 5: order this book, Eric Worre GoPro. We've just got to have the book. This is the greatest $10 investment we've ever made in our life. Okay, so great job. Go through it. Read 10 pages a day. You'll be done with this book in 10 days. Then reread it 10 more times. Okay, I'm not kidding you. Have it playing in your car if you got the audio version. You're going to understand this stuff more when you comprehend it. You're going to understand what we're doing and how we engage with people and how we talk to people and how we ask people and how we close people. Okay. Step number 6: just talk to as many friends as daily as you can. We suggest a minimum of 5 to 10 people per day. Take them through the same process. Just ask them if they're interested, ask them if they're open, and then take them through this process we just showed you. Okay, that's all you're going to do. If you do that, you will have a business after 1 year. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to give it a year. Okay, who's dedicated to a year of doing something every day? Well, I know we are, because you can see the results, right? You can see it, and they're going to be there for you as well. Step 7: ask questions here in the corporate. Oops, I got to change this because I forgot. They don't want questions in the corporate page. We want questions here, and that reason is to engage with your teammates, right? To help us ask in the team page best, because then there's more than 300 or 400 people. You think they're all going to have the same question? Yeah, let's talk to the group and help as many people as we can at the same time. Okay, plug your teammates into this. Plug your teammates into this system. I can't emphasize this enough. I have seen this happen all the time, and I know Tina has too. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Yep. She knows what I'm going to say. She's going to. Can they see you? Because I want them to nod your head. I see way too many people try to start their own team page before they're ready. If you haven't made 6 figures in the business, being honest, this is what was told to us, and it resonated with us.
You didn't do it.
Exactly, we didn't do it. If you haven't made 6 figures in the business, why are you trying to train somebody? Okay? You use the resource, you use a team, because until you have enough teammates, your job, and there's never enough teammates, I can tell you, your job is to be spending 80% of your time out enrolling new customers and new business partners. That's how you spend your time. Okay, income
if you want to build.
If you want to build a sizable business. If you want to build, and this is fine. Again, don't get me wrong. Some people are on this to have fun, to have a good time, to communicate with us, to have, be great customers and just enjoy the camaraderie. We love that. It's an integral part of our team. We love the community. We love the positivity ourselves. But if you want to build a big business, you want to plug people into training and follow a system and do it consistently, spend 80% of your time. We're not enrolling, don't get me wrong, we can't spend 80% of our time enrolling people. What I mean is you're talking to new prospects and new customers to hopefully enroll them, okay? And and then spend 15% of your time doing personal development, learning something new. What can I invest my half hour in today, and then apply it? Because most people get caught up in learning and not any doing. I recommend, and Tina and I recommend, you don't spend any more, if you got an hour a day, don't spend any more than 15 minutes doing personal development. The other 45 minutes you got to be doing, okay? You keep our brains can't absorb that much if we just keep training and training. We got to put it into action and start seeing results, okay? And then only a couple percent dealing, you want to be talking to your downline, you want to be talking to people, but that's only a couple percent of your time dealing with problems. If somebody's asking questions, here's what you want to tell them. Did you see that in step 3? See what I did there? Did you see that in step 5? See what I did there? I can't whistle. Point them back to the resource, because you're teaching entrepreneurs. You're not teaching employees, right? These aren't employees that you have. You're not their manager. Your job is to find entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs work on their own and find things and get things done, okay? So teach them how to get to the resources and use them, okay? And then number 10 is just simply to have fun, really. We're trying to stress this because this is how simple it is. I can't stress enough how simple it is to build this business.
Wait, I'm back. He's talking about fun.
And, meaning this is not easy work because it's a grind. It's a daily grind.
Wait, I can take over.
Okay.
All right, we're talking about fun. So we need like 3 to 5 people on this team to be in charge of our fun committee inside this team page. So Joe and I are trying to do the responsibility of helping teach and mentor, on the skill sets and that sort of thing. That's our job right now. But we need a power team to address all personality types and to really solidify the culture that we want to have here. So
and it may not be people that's on the call today.
Maybe people that listen to this recording, because I know Alina Morand. Alina, when you listen to this, you're like going to be the captain. I'm just going to call you out right now of this fun committee.
Not Alina Pace.
Right. But I mean, we don't know. Maybe Alina wants to. We don't know. But if you want to do that, I'm going to put a post inside our team page and a call to action to say who would like to form a little committee, and you guys come up with fun things that we can do inside the team page or whatever. It could be silly engagement, but we need to have something that reflects all personality types. So we have people who are ruby red personality types are like, go get it. They want to win. They're, give a job to them. They're going to get it done. Emerald personalities. Joe may need some help with systems and processes. So if there are people here that want to sign up for that committee, we're going to call to action on that. And then there's a cause. There are folks that are going to be great at helping us, maybe as a team, decide a cause that we want to get behind. What do we want to contribute to? If we can do some special things around that.
Well, the good thing is, just so y'all know, I know from talking to Brandon that we'll probably end up having corporate causes, which is going to be awesome for this company.
Amazing. So maybe there's something that team can do in conjunction with his thing. And then what's the other thing? So we have Ruby.
The fun people.
The fun people.
I'm not on the fun committee. Can you tell?
Joe's not going to be captain of that committee. But thank goodness we have all of our personalities to work together. And that's what we want. We would love to, we're not just love, we are committed to creating a culture that speaks to all personalities, that everyone knows that they are loved and appreciated. I don't care if you are a customer who signed up as a partner, but you're a customer. I don't care if you've enrolled one customer, one partner, or 5,000. I want everyone to know that they are valued and appreciated here on this team.
Yep. And you know what? That's a good time to say why Tina and I are so excited about this business opportunity and this culture that we are creating inside of Life Activated, and we want to extend that into our page. Our team is, we are welcoming. We are. It is not about how much you produce or what you're doing or what you do outside of this. We are here for a common cause for this particular product, this company. We want to treat people with respect. We want to have fun and honor them with their decisions, their time, what they do with their time, all those kind of things. And, we want you to know that we appreciate you and any time that you commit, to your own business. That's what I get rubbed wrong by, is when people think that your time is committing to my business, right? Your upline's business. It's your time is valuable. Your time is your business. We want to teach you how to build your business. And we're just blessed that you are all here as part of our business. We couldn't do it without you. But we still respect any, we're not sitting there saying, we've seen people say, you're not investing enough time in your business, or you're putting in 20 hours a week, you're putting in 30 hours a week, you're putting 10. Yep. Hey, that's up to you. Any time that you give this business is a blessing to us, but it's your business to decide what to do with. Okay. So, what else? We're going to get into now a game plan. Who would like to hear like a game plan on how to make $500, say, in your first month or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Bring it on.
And understand what we're dealing with in terms of our comp plan. Okay? So, end of this phase of the meeting, remember, plug your teammates into the system, show them this video. This is going to be a great training video. Okay? Now we're going to show you a little bit about our comp plan. Things may change a little bit because remember, we're still in such early stages that I can't promise anything stays the same or whatever. These may be off a little bit, but the general idea is going to be the same. So I pulled up our comp plan. Who has read our comp plan and who's excited about the opportunity that they've given us with this comp plan? I'm going to tell you, I am so excited about this comp plan. And if you don't have it, it's in our files, but it's also in the inside look files. And this is pretty easy to understand comp plan once you break it down. Okay. And let me do that right now real quick, because I want to show you the path that we should all plan on. Here's what we want to get to, a point where we are all kind of saying the same thing and how to teach our team. So this might change slightly as our products roll out, as things roll out, but here's where we're kind of at with this right now. Right now we're enrolling partners, okay? Totally different than what's going to happen a month from now when we're enrolling customers, okay? And partners. But we're going to get paid in multiple ways. Customers are obviously a very, very important part of their business. When customers buy retail price or smart ship price and you're paying the wholesale price as a rep because you get that discount, you make the difference. That's what the difference between a customer and you is, okay? That's just like any traditional business, you're a wholesaler. We all start off as IBOs. That means independent business owner. I love that term, by the way. See what we were just talking about? Your time is your time. We are independent business owners in this opportunity, which I love. And the third type of participant is an affiliate. Okay, and we're going to show you how to get to affiliates because it all involves, well, first, I want you to write this down right now. 2 customers. Our job right away is to get 2 customers. Okay? Now, so I'm not going to go through the 4th type is ambassador. Once we get our customers and enroll somebody, then we're going to become ambassadors ourselves. But we all start out as IBOs and until we have customers. And by the way, none of us have customers yet, right? So we're all on the same playing field. I'm going to just go show you some highlights here just to give you an example. Because this part is important, okay? Understand the retail profits, and this is outstanding, okay? Write down your, I'll get my circles out again. You your enroller, and your sponsor. Okay. This is different. This program is different. If you write 3 circles, you're the bottom circle. The person above you that sponsored you, okay, I got a misterminology already. Your enroller is your enroller, okay? The person that enrolled you. The sponsor is the person who enrolled your enroller, okay? So there's 2 layers here. It's the enroller is the person that enrolled you, and you'll be an enroller to your customers and your reps. And then the sponsor is the person that enrolled you, okay? Or the sponsor is the person that enrolled your enroller. I apologize. Crazy. But so there's 2 layers. And so this is important because you're going to be the sponsor and enroller to others, okay? Retail profit. This is awesome. Just understand this right here. If somebody buys $100 worth of retail products and our commissionable volume, our wholesale price is 75, our commissionable volume is 50, you're going to get the difference of $25. That represents this right here. The IBO gets $25 on that. Okay? Now, guess what? And this is on first-time orders. The first time your customer orders. This is so exciting. Then guess what? The enroller is, which is also you, is going to get an additional $12.50 one-time bonus. All right, so that's like an additional commission. So do the math on $100. That's basically 32%. That's pretty cool, gang. And then the enroller, since if we're talking about customers here, since you're the enroller of a customer, your enroller is then, in that case, the sponsor. The sponsor is then going to get an additional $7.50. Okay? That's huge. So the person that enrolled you is also going to get paid on your customers for that first time order. Now let's say your customer comes back for month number 2, their second order. You're going to get that same $25 retail commission. And then look over here, enroller bonus paid weekly. You're going to get an additional 15% of the CV in perpetuity. So as long as they order, you're going to get 15% of that, say, 50 commissional volume. All right? That is huge. So you're basically going to be making $32.50 on $100 retail in this plan. That's pretty awesome, gang. And then the sponsor is not going to get the ongoing, the second through third, fourth, fifth orders, okay? But this is an example for a customer. Very important to understand. Now, team commissions are going to get paid monthly. That's going to be when you start building your right leg and your left leg and the volume that flows through it for once you become an ambassador and you are getting this commissional volume going into your tree. Now I'm going to go into that, but I want you to look at these ranks. These ranks right here, affiliate, affiliate plus, super affiliate, those are based on customers. You're not going to get a bonus for them, but as you start climbing up the ranks based on volume as an ambassador, as others enroll, and as they enroll their customers, these are one-time payments, okay? And every time you rank advance, which, by the way, it's a very good sign of a company when they have this many rank advances because it helps you progress. It helps you see the ladder and you don't bog down. So I love this rank advancement system. It's going to be great for our growth. And so those are one-time bonuses. And then here's where the leadership check match, I'm not going to get into this right now. This is more difficult. But as your team grows and as your team grows up this chart, let's say that, you know, Mark becomes ambassador 30K and that means he's going to make $3,000 that week. Yes, you will, buddy. Mark's enroller, it could get an additional 10 to 50% of that $3,000 themselves, depending on where they are on the rank chart. That's huge, gang. That's huge. And that happens to all of your personally sponsored, and then the second level as well, right? So almost everybody on this team right now would, first, second level. That's pretty incredible. And so that's the leadership pool. But here's what I want to show you and why we want a game plan. Remember I told you write down 2 customers as our first mission, except for right now when we don't have customers ability, right? But when you enroll your people coming up, we're going to teach you the system to have 2 people, 2 customers, okay? And it's going to be as simple as this. Does anybody have a list of 10 people, family, friends, ride or die people that you can count on that are going to support you no matter what? We're just going to show you a way of saying, hey, Aunt Sally, I'm really excited. I just started something. It's a new business, and don't worry about it. I'm not asking you to join my business. I know how you feel about that. You've been really good to me though, and I'm just asking you to give me some feedback and try my product. Could you do that for me? Right? Now, does anybody have or not have, family members or cousins or whatever that you could have 2 people give you feedback on our energy capsule for 30 days? Imagine just going out and say, you know what? I know you've been drinking that Monster. Why don't you try this energy capsule thing for me for 30 days? See how you feel.
Which is epic.
It's going to be epic. The energy capsule, you guys, when you are getting customers, it's a $60 product. This is going to be an incredible way. If there's somebody's on the line right now. If you do have a question, please let me know. But that could be our entree. And then we're going to have sample packs. So imagine the samples going out of our energy capsules, our CBD, snap packs, and they see these snap packs and samples. Oh my God. Customers, gang, we're going to have customers. That's what we're going to want to have. But we're just showing you a simple way to get 2 customers. The reason why is, look, you're all an IBO to begin with. I want you to look at this line right here, affiliate. You're not an affiliate until you have 1 customer, okay? Our first climbing up the rank is to have 1 customer. Now you're an affiliate. Congratulations, right? Our second climbing up the ranks, and all you want to do is follow this chart, is have an affiliate plus 2 customers, okay? Now, remember I said 2 customers and 1 IBO? That's what we should be telling everybody to do in their first week, right? Let's do that. Let's make that our goal. How many people think that if they just committed to it, their first week, they could enroll 2 customers and 1 partner in the first or second week? Wouldn't that be awesome? Now what's going to happen, you're going to be a super affiliate with your 1 IBO when you teach them the same system of, hey, you want to try, I'm just asking you to try this energy pill for 30 days and give me feedback. You've been a great friend. If you could do this for me while I launch my business, that would be outstanding. I really appreciate you, right? Now you're a super affiliate. When your affiliate then, enrolls their customer, then you start to, and you have 2 IBOs yourself, or I'm sorry, 1 IBO, one affiliate, they have 1 customer. Now you start climbing up the ranks of ambassador. Okay, so you understand that you got to have 2 customers plus 1 IBO who also gets a customer. Okay, that has to be our launch game. That has to be what you have your new business partner do.
Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah, is that Mark?
Yeah.
Yep.
So IBOs are not considered customers.
Nope.
Once we launch.
No, IBOs are not customers.
Okay.
Anyone who has signed up so far is signed up as an IBO.
That's right. And
okay.
When you sign up later, they're going to make it, because they all paid the $49 fee, Mark. That's the difference between a customer and a affiliate, or an affiliate and a customer is a $49 fee. Okay.
Okay.
So customers aren't going to have to pay that $49.
So like a previous company that we were involved with, IBO won't turn to a customer with their auto ship?
IBO, no. Nope, they're always going to be they're always, if they're just getting their product wholesale, they're strictly an IBO.
Okay.
When they have one customer themselves, they're called an affiliate.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? Customers are customers always. They haven't paid the $49 fee, and they're just ordering either on Smart Chip or on the full retail price. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. Good question. Good question. So this is why it's important to have a game plan, you guys, because here's what's going to happen. Duplication. If you just say 2 customers, 1 rep first week or 2, let them determine, put the pressure on them, right? Because I think everybody can do it in 1 week. When would you like to have your, first promotion and, enroll your first person? And get your first recognition or whatever, right? So this is a good game plan, because what's going to happen is your team, when they do that and they show them this very same duplicatable system, your team will explode. Okay? If we're not giving people a game plan and something to do, everybody's going to be running around not knowing what to do. This is a business plan. This is a business model. Okay? That's what we want to do. Now, eventually, as you gain volume on your here's something to point out, and I'm going to use what we're saying right here, just these first 4 stops. Those are most important right now because we're all right here. Okay, now I'm going to go over to our pay plan example. Okay, this is in our group, and I want you to pull up the compensation plan example. Okay, and I want you to go through this with the comp plan that I just opened up here next to you. Okay, because this is really simple, and this is something that's important to understand. So, assuming retail is $100, let's do week 1. Okay, assuming retail is $100, kind of like outlined up in here, right? This kind of follows this example right here. Assuming retail is 150 customer volume, make sure you understand what that means, customer volume. Once somebody gives you a retail commission check, now they got to reduce the volume to put it in the tree, because they can't pay everybody the same. You earned the retail commission, I did. Does that make sense? It's your customer, so they can't give it. They can't pay it out twice. That's why I have to reduce the volume. Okay, that's already been paid. And so if it's retail 100, 75 wholesale, you're going to get to $25. That's why this is. Okay, this is easier to see now. Assuming week 1 begins at the beginning of the month, assuming your shared leg continues to grow. Remember, you have 2 legs, right leg, left leg, right? Your shared leg is the one that your sponsor or your enroller puts you on, because the first 2 were locked out, okay? Here's a key. This is huge, but we don't have customers yet. We can put our first 2 customers on our shared leg. Whoa. Whoa, did you hear that? If we do this, our first 2 people can be customers on our shared leg, which is then when you put your first 2 in, whether it's a customer or a rep, then you're going to unlock your other leg, which is your pay leg. Okay?
Joe, sorry, I'm going to cut you off one more time.
Yep.
So customers join the organization as a IBO, basically, in the tree.
Well, don't mix. You're right, but don't throw in terms like IBO when you're talking about customer. Customers are customers. The answer is they will be in the binary tree. Yes.
Okay, so I put them in. I put them in my weak leg right now, or my other leg, and they lock a position in so they could upgrade to a IBO at some point.
I'm pretty sure that's a case that they'll be locked in, but don't hold me to it. But that's a good question for me to go over, Brandon. But I'm 90% certain, since they're in the tree, that would happen.
Okay.
All right. So.
But that's very exciting what you just said, though.
Yeah.
I get that point.
Yeah. Because when we teach people, because guess what, gang? More people on our team, and there's going to be people right now enrolled that are going to be more excited about customers than enrolling reps. Okay, we want to celebrate that. We want customers. I can't stress that enough. I'm hoping to get 10, 20 customers myself. Okay, some people are going to get 100 customers. I can tell you that right now. They will have 100 customers. Okay, now those first 2 customers you see are represented in green here. So your first week, you have 2 new customers. They each purchase $100. You're going to earn $50 in retail, $25. The leftover, the volume, since that's your shared leg, is going to be set aside, because you don't need volume when you have a shared leg like that and you haven't caught up on your other leg, because you only pay on volume on your weak leg, but it takes it off of both legs. So that's going to go set aside. Now, so you see here, you're going to get that $50 plus, that's the 25 and 25 retail, plus you're going to get $12.50 enroller bonus. Remember, I showed you right here, enroller bonus. So you're going to get the $12. So you're going to make $75 off of those 2 customers, assuming everything stays the same as it is right now. Okay, somewhere around there. Okay, not exact. Now, week 2, you put them on your shared leg. Let's say that's a right leg in this example. Week 2, you get 2 new customers. Can you get 2 new customers in your second week? I think you can. We're going to shoot for that. But again, keep in mind, this works whether it's week 1 or week 2 or week 4 or week 8, okay? That's not the point. The point is we're all going to go as fast as we can and want to, okay? We're going to shoot for our first month. So week 2, you have 2 new customers who purchase products 100, same ones, right? 2 new ones, I'm sorry. And 1 new IBO, that's represented here in yellow. I think there's a mistake because the other one's not missing. So you're going to earn the $50 again, $25 plus the $25, $12.50 for the first order. And then when these 4 customers all do it next month, they reorder. Remember that 25 is going to go down to about $7.50 because that's the second order. That's when you get the recurring commission. Okay. Also on here, not shown is that the black, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. The black represents you, the gray represents your enroller. So remember, the other sponsor bonus is going to go up 1, 2, right? Now the third week, you have 1 new customer. So they're putting the new customers on here. So that's 1, 2, green is customers, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to have another IBO, okay? And an IBO is going to start out on one of the $200 or $300 packs. I see them. $200 or $300 pack, which is going to carry more CV, more volume, as well as a larger commission, because they're just bigger packages. Okay, so you're going to get that. So in that week, you're going to earn $25 retail for your 1 new customer, $44 for your enroller bonus because you enrolled an IBO on a bigger pack, $7.50 for a sponsor bonus because now you get that $7.50 sponsor bonus because your personally sponsored IBO from up here just enrolled their first customer. Everybody catch that? So now you got paid on your second level. How cool is that? And then in week 4, you're going to do it again. 2 new customers who purchase products at $100. You have 1 new IBO, and basically you're going to have $50 in retail profits. You're going to earn $87 in roller bonus. because you got the customers now enrolling bonus and your IBO enrolling bonus. Plus you're earning a sponsor bonus because your IBO enrolled somebody, okay? You're gonna get the $100 rank advancement bonus because all of that is now accumulating on your pay leg. When after your first 2, you start putting them all on your non-shared leg, okay? And you start working on your pay leg. Now you're gonna start to get into team commissions and rank advancement bonuses. And that is gonna pay out, basically, if you total this all up and just follow it through slowly, that's gonna pay you about $545 in total in that very first month. Now, here's the key. Repeat this the second month and teach your people to repeat it in the second month. And you will start seeing $1,000, $2,000 months very quickly if you just repeated this process and teach your IBOs to do the same process with enrolling customers and then enrolling a rep. Enrolling customers, enrolling a rep. Does that make sense, everybody? Because your shared leg, hopefully, if everybody's doing this, your shared leg is going to continue to grow. You want that shared leg to continue to grow. If it doesn't, you're going to have to switch your people back over here. Okay, you're always going to get paid on the lesser leg. Okay, so always just be looking to say, I got to put my people on the lesser of the 2 legs. So I just want to reiterate what our game plan is to follow this. And this will all work out if you just follow this ladder. I'm an IBO, I need to get to affiliate, I need a customer. I'm an affiliate, I need to get to second affiliate or a second customer, I'm an affiliate plus. Now I need to enroll an IBO, and then I have a customer and help them get a customer, teach them this process. Now I'm an ambassador, okay? So I hope that helps give you all a game plan. You don't have to be the expert. Show them this. We're just trying to give you a game plan for 2 customers, 1 rep first week. That's something we can all easily repeat and duplicate and plug people into a system. Does everybody agree? Tina, you got anything?
I will just say I am so freaking excited when beta launch day arrives because, dude, I'm getting not only my CBD energy capsules, but I'm getting, what is it, the pro level kit? Because I need to have samples myself to pass out to other people. I need to have samples to try out myself. I need to have samples to put in my purse.
Yep.
I don't know if you all followed it, but those ladies that started a couple of years ago in the coffee business, when they had the luxury of being part of a pre-launch or whatever, and they had samples in their hands, that's how they led with their business, and they're crushing it. Now that window of opportunity is not the same as it once was. This one is, and now we have samples in our purses for these products. So
we're so excited about samples, and they're
I'm gonna have samples in my purses, Tina.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
You need to have a man purse.
Don't carry those samples in your back pocket because you know what it'll look like.
Man talk.
So I think I saw Chris Main had a question. Is the goal to always have equal as possible members in each leg? Great question, Chris. I appreciate it. You're going to have equal volume taken away each month. So if you have 500 points to get paid, it's going to take it out equally out of each leg. So the goal is simply to have one leg slightly larger than the other. So hopefully one's growing naturally on its own and you're just playing catch up to it. But if you do catch up to it, you just simply switch to the other leg, and then you're going to get paid off of that, and you start putting people there on that leg, and it'll switch. Okay. Yeah, come to me if you have any questions. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to keep putting people on the stronger leg.
tell them what to do after they have 2 people.
After you have 2 people, you should,
2 business partners.
after you have, no, because when we have customers, it's going to go on that first ones. Right now it's business partners, but right now, between now and customers, as soon as you have 2 reps, switch your leg, go up over into your back office and go to placement, administration, placement settings, switch your leg to the opposite leg and make sure you hit the save button. And then enroll somebody there, enroll a couple of people there, and then you're going to be able to watch how many people are on each leg, how much volume on each leg, and you're always just going to switch it to you want it to know where it is in advance, because you only want to be putting people on the lesser leg then, okay? Let's see. Chris has another question. Do we know when we can order trial packs by themselves, not part of the life pack? Will we be able to order before the public launch date? I don't know that we're going to be able to order before the public.
No.
I think they're going to just roll it out so we can get customers right away. And yeah, the survey, take the survey, what you intend to order, because that helps them actually get orders in line. So that's very important. And of course, like Tina said, we're getting the larger pack because we want to be armed with the samples we can take around, because I'm not sure they'll have the actual small, multiple sample packs ready to go yet when we do it. But certainly they will pretty soon, because I know that they're already planning those sample boxes and everything, and that's going to be such a huge part of our business. So I'll have it soon. But this is exciting, gang.
Joe, I want to add one thing.
Yep.
Being in a binary organization before, I think they're making it very easy where they're locking the positions in, where it's a no-brainer. Like, you really can't mess it up. You go left, right, where before I kind of did I want to put them there, instead of keeping them on the outside of the leg. So they actually lock your positions in to make it very easy where you can't mess up an organization.
Yeah, very good point, Mark. And yes, we were a victim to that, where people got stranded. So what they're doing is making it very easy. You only have 2 places to put people, a right leg or a left leg. Your first 2 always go on the shared leg, and then you can move it over. But everybody has to go on just 1 or 2 legs, not inside positions and all this other stuff, which if you haven't done it before, it might not make sense to you, but if you have, it does.
They made it very easy for us. Yeah,
it is. It's very, it's awesome. So, that's it. I mean, we're over our time, but this was probably one of our most important lessons we're going to have for a strategy. And I'm so excited about rolling the strategy out to y'all, because does this sound simple and achievable? Maybe it's not 1 week or 2 weeks, but does it sound like, hey, let's give the goal in the first week of 2 customers, 1 rep? That sounds like an easy, duplicatable thing to watch your team explode, right? Second week, let's go out and get 2 customers and 1 rep. Third week, go out and get 2 customers, 1 rep. And that is going to be, duplication is what explodes your business.
Unfreeze you.
That's what unfrees you. That's what gets you to the residual income, okay? That's it. It's not going out on your own and getting 1,000 customers. I'm telling you, it's showing them this system and plugging them into a system. Would you rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts, or would you rather have 100% of your own efforts? Okay, which one sounds like a easier way to go? All right. So excited about this. Now I know that we're all going to have lots of customers. I'm most excited about that. And the fact that our teammates are going to be successful with this business. I'm even more, of course, excited about that, because let me tell you, gang, it's no fun when it's Tina and I making money. That's not why we're in this business. We're in this business to have fun, for people to get what they want and to have success, and us to be proud of them when they're standing on stage or getting their awards or getting what they want, as opposed to us. Okay. And Chris is asking another question. Oh, Laura asked another question about tutorial on legs. Oh, it's simple, Laura, but we'll teach you for sure. Chris said, is there an app coming out for the phone? Yes, we've already previewed the app too, and it's going to be super cool. You guys are going to like the app. All right. These guys are, man, I'm telling you guys, you could see I'm all jacked up and I was only drinking water. Like, I am so excited about this opportunity and the quality of things they're giving us and the quality of people we have and the quality of our team. I'm so proud of all of you. And I know Tina is too. And that's it, man. Go ahead and ask questions in the team page, but we got to get you all off the phone. People got to get to bed and everything, okay? Share this with your teammates. Tag them on it when I put up the recording, and keep plugging people into this system.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot, gang.
Thank you, Tina and Joe.
All righty. Let's see.